Welcome to the city of brotherly love. Hello everybody and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian and today I'm playing with Raph and Leo, sibling rivals. They'll swing in, take extra combats, and untap up to 2 of your creatures, allowing you to hit and hit again. This deck is trying to take advantage of things that trigger at the start of combat, things that trigger when they hit your opponents, when they declare themselves as attackers, so you can go wide and get in a lot of extra abilities. Kind of like Ishin, you're going to be doubling up things, but you're going to be doubling up everything from small triggers like an extra damage, or maybe exiling from the top, and all the way up to things like even more extra combats, damage directly to the face, damage to creatures, adding to untap those so you don't actually have to exert, conjuring creatures, buffing your board, getting more tokens, and of course, all the other incredibly good Boros cards that are all about combat. This deck is also going to be taking advantage of a couple cards that are just good in Boros colors. You know who I'm talking about. It's a Johnny, it's the instant speed removal, and of course it's the things that stop our opponents from countering our spells, because nobody wants their spells countered, especially when they're trying to get that Boros beatdown going on in. So let's take Raph and Leo into the queue and see how many times we can hit it. Dack, Aiden, going to be stealing my artifacts, and thankfully I don't have too many artifacts to steal, but I do have one in my opening hand, though hopefully it won't be that useful to them because you need creatures and to equip it. Turn 1, I can choose between a self-protecting Mother of Runes or a bit of aggro with Kythian. I am going to go for aggro here because base is the place, so I'm going to start with Kythian. And he has been struck by lightning. That would have been you, Mother. Mom, that would have been you. Perfect. Excellent. Now, Dack, you can steal my tapped arcane signet. Yep, that's what you're doing. Gosh, equipping her with the Stormforge armor would be pretty funny here. I'm just killing Dack.
Too much heat. I'm out.
Mom could have got by lightning. Time warp. Okay, they'll be able to replay Dack because they stole my ramp. Ooh, that's some discard payoff because he does have this really good draw and discard ability. What do you think they'll do? Make a treasure, draw a card? I think you don't go to burn until you're near the end. Just drawing cards. All right, they're just cantripping here. Aw, man, but it's an artifact. You want to steal those. Exile a card from your hand. A land, perhaps, that already enters tapped. Okay. Oh, well, now they can't channel Otawara. That's kind of good. Mother, protect us. The land comes in tapped. Oh, Brawl to discount your instants and sorceries, and also get some filtering on occasion. Do I feel like going straight for Moida? Instead of waiting to use it on Dack? Let's go for the solo attack. Would protection from colorless make Otawara fizzle? Yes, it would. But she can't do protection from colorless. You gonna make a fish? I made a fish. Yes, sister does the other one, but I'm not running that in this deck right now.
Looks like you could
I might end up in here. More protection for Raph and Leo. I kill you before you get to filter. Enjoy your maps.
I overheard.
The reason I'm not cracking Prismatic Vista is because I'd actually kind of like another land, and it, you know, it keeps a higher number of lands in my deck if I don't crack this yet. Alright, protection from red on herself. Let's see if they have a second spell to follow up with. Yep, lightning bolt. Mother, no! Hey, Thalia. I mean, you're probably going to be pretty helpful. I'm just going to throw you down right now. Yay, taxes. Target yourself. You discount, you tax. Mom soaking up 2 removal spells. Good job. Yeah. She knows what she's doing. Thalia versus Brawl, right back to square one. Except, like, the non-instant non-sorceries, the, like, artifacts and enchantments, the Dacks, they cost more. Yeah. Well, they're rearranging their library. I do like these avatar sleeves. They're very colorful. Kite Sail Larcenist. Who are you going to turn into a delicate treasure? Is it Raph and Leo or Thalia? Okay. I look forward to, using my commander to cast Inferno Titan. Die, Brawl. This has ward. What do you mean, stifle? They stifled him. Rude. Wait, did you turn your map into a treasure? I didn't even notice they had turned a map into a treasure. That's pretty funny. Pyrokinesis, they're killing Thalia because she's making spells cost too much. Map, they hit a land. They're playing a land. Gonna play the land first, even though it means that it's a bit more of a dud potentially here, but there we go. Oh wait, I didn't have another red source. That's fine. I will just kill Brawl. I want him gone. Ooh, they're letting it hit to pump it up. Or what do we get? Nice. Ancient Bishop, man in black. This is a big Luminarch Esprit. Hello, Dack. None of us are artifacts.
I'm the greatest.
Yeah, just double checking. No artifacts here. Oh, unless, of course, they turn Inferno Titan into an artifact. But he's tapped.
Security is embarrassing.
I think we can just smash here if I direct this at face. Ooh, very close to the perfect smash. What a lovely land. I feel like Boromir's probably nice against them. And I'll just go full cost Overlord of the Boiler Bilges and put them to 1.
I'm a talented improviser.
They drop. Monument triggers. They make a treasure. They draw a card. Monument to Endurance is so good. The price on that thing has spiked like crazy. And part of that's also like... Aether Drift was not a highly purchased set. Saheeli's going to be able to spit out blockers. But all I need to do is attack with the Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. And it is very lethal. Want me to call them the Boiler Bilges? The Biggles? Aww. If you impend him, he's a Boiler Little. They can also make a fish. Oh, okay. They are turning the map into a monument to get more triggers. They are digging and digging and digging. Who knows? Maybe they have a potential lethal off like Inferno Titan. They're looking. Oh yeah, they're lookers for sure. This map has been, transformed. Tedrick's Gambit, they proliferate. Inferno Titan is an 8/8. It's dealing 3 to, I assume my face? Oh, no, to themselves. They're like, I'm dead. You know what? You are dead. And I really respect you using my Titan to kill yourself. Breya Ethereum Shaper. Could possibly be 4-color artifacts or just 4-color stuff. Some people just use Breya as an enabler for having all 4 colors here, but her abilities, and she comes with artifacts, are also very good. She can remove creatures, she can remove players and planeswalkers by burning them, or just gain you some life. I'll play the mother. You better respect her. Well, she's not dead yet. I'll take Umezawa's Jitty. Raph's like, my sigh. Wait. I thought about putting the Raph sigh art version of this. Enlightened Tutor. Turn 1, and they're already searching for something. Oh, a hole. Yeah, you can put the Jitty in the hole. Jite in the hole. It's a whole lot of fun to put the Jite in the hole. They can't put the Mother of Rooms in the hole unless they had something else to follow up with. You think Mother deserves to have a knife? She does! She does deserve to have a knife. Raph and Leo, what do? You sit here. And I protect you because you are special to me. Tapped Sacred Foundry and fancy clue lands here. Alright, do I feel like going for Karizev, crew of 2, or Adelan? Monkey. Oh, well, apparently I was lying about that. I don't want it. Because they tapped out here, I do feel comfortable getting Mother of Runes in for one of these attacks. She's like, I do crave violence. Once I'm done drinking my tea. Breya in playa. Ooh. Yeah, I got a land. Let the glory commence. Raph and Leo, Glory Bringer. The Exert means it wouldn't untap, but we just untap it with Raph and Leo. Do it again. Bye, Brea. Flubs the Fool is going to be playing a lot of spells and casting so many of them all in one turn. Also putting a lot of lands into play. I like having this Esper Sentinel early since so much of Flubs the Fool is playing free and cheap spells. Usually non-creatures, unless they're the things that let you play additional lands. I guess that's a good enough start for me. Then I have some card advantage if I manage to get to 3 mana. Esper Sentinel, go. Yeah, I have 2 pieces of removal. I have something that can help me just, like, get damage through. Laylee is just great. Oh, a hobbit. How closely am I abiding by always bolt the bird? Always bolt the bird. Always tell the hobbit to get lost. Take a hike. Yes, it is a powerful need to remove the hobbit from play. Slow down their ramp, because ramp just kind of like escalates into more ramp. I could play Raph and Leo here, just to like set up for things. I kind of like that. Like, Raph and Leo doesn't do anything right away, which is kind of awkward as an aggro deck. But I think against the flubs, that's all right, because it will set up for stronger next turns. This is similar to what, like, Lightning had, is you really have to wait a turn. Like, yes, you can give it haste, but most of the haste enablers for this, if they're proactive, put you a little bit behind, unless they already cost 3 or 4 mana. Which is why we're running the 3 and 4 mana ones. You don't play flubs this early. Oh, Ren and 6! Ren and 6 can snipe the Sentinel. Do I want to go for 2 exiles from Lelia, 2 buffs from Prairie Survivalist? I want 2 chances at getting a land. So let's swing you here, you here. Untap them both. Doop, doop. I got a land! Alright, what else we got? 4. Better land. They're eyeing my little guys. Yeah, how do you take these out? Maybe they have like a, I don't know, ability removal spell. Turn one of you into a fair citizen. A legitimate businessman. Or toy. Urza's Cave lets them tutor for specific lands. Okay. They're putting Raph and Leo back into my hand. That's fine. He did what he needed to do. And now I'm going to start some serious monkey business. Carry Zev, crew of 2. Hi, Thalia. Let's go. This comes with a free monkey. Ook, ook. Oh, wow. I hit a land again. Thalia, you might get played this turn. Because I think Thalia slows them down really well. What did I get? Burgeoning. Oh, that would be funny to play Burgeoning, though. Oh, it would be funny to play Burgeoning, but... Thalia. Taxes. Yeah, you get free monkeys in this economy. Oh, another tutor. Oh, this is the first tutor from them. You have to cast it before she comes down or it'll cost 2. What creature? I know that, like... Oh, okay, a land doubler. That's fine. I know there's some... pretty nice critters you could play with flubs. But I don't think that saves you. I have enough damage to just plow on through. Vraska, Golgari Queen, can sacrifice things in order to draw cards or take out your non-land permanents. And, I guess she also has an ult that sets you up to rapidly lose the game by making it so the next time you get hit by a critter, you're dead. It's a pretty good emblem right there. Hello, Kithian. Birds of Paradise. I could spike a bird. So like, boom, like that. Oh, nope, never mind. My thoughts are being seized. Oh, never mind. We're good. Boop. Was this another I drew my gemstone caverns on turn 1? I wasn't paying attention. I did. Oh my god. Gemstone caverns! You prankster! Yeah, their commander kills my commander. So, probably don't play it next turn. My victory, unvoiced. Dang. Okay. I was hoping to just hold up the indestructible here. But Spring Heart Nantuko is one heck of a card. I'll swing in with Kithian. And do I go for the indestructible? Do I play the Raph and Leo? Do I hold up the bolt? I'm holding up the indestructible. Chormbly with the 4-month resub! Hey, thank you. Thanks for Chormblin. I meant to do this before it came in, but that's fine. Gnarlwood Dryad. Delirium +2/+2. Huh, just a wee Death Toucher. Not familiar with that guy. Anna Bacall, very edible. Start ticking her up. Rascal will kill her. And then next turn, I'll be able to give haste to Raph and Leo. Though I'm not sure how much that will actually accomplish. It'll accomplish trading into a 1/1. Hi, Vraska. Good old removal in the command zone. I need some of my cool card advantage cards.
Being a former assassin is useful sometimes.
That is a land. Well, it would get this traded into that, and that traded into this. Thrilling! I might actually just let Vraska die there. Nah, that works. Yeah, they'll always have a couple more, like, little blockers. Best you can do is another land. Unlike them, I don't have landfall. I do have a bunch of higher cost, high impact cards, though. Inferno Titan. I've got... I considered Sun Titan, too. Cosmic Sovereign, I want to say is its name. I got Sally Pride, though the board's kind of empty for her. Yes, I would say Vraska is the fairer, like, Grist. Grist is, like, a bit meaner. Does things a bit more consistently because of the plus being so strong. Okay, so they're duressing. They get to see how, rough my hand is. Listen, I drew this. taking it out. They keep getting stuff off it. And then maybe I just want to thin my deck with a field. Attacking with Raph and Leo there gets me, like, potentially a trade. Okay, so Karn's Bastion, that's what I would hit with the Field of Ruin. Thin my deck. Shuffle my cards. Vraska, care to destroy Raph and Leo? They will be doing no blocking today, and Anna Pakal is betraying me. Where's my Felia? I know I got a Felia in here. Let me bring her back over here. Ah, put on Anna Pakal. Or don't. I don't have any board wipes in this, and... Oof! That's another land! I'll say good game, because this is totally over. Also, hey, Super Shredder, how you doing? Bree of Clan Stout Arm. I actually played, I think, against the same person a few days ago. I do have a little early removal. I have the JD, but I don't have any super early attackers other than Raph and Leo. This is very much the high end of my deck, so we're going to throw this back, especially while we're going first. I think this is a bit more keepable. Wonderful. A Plains. Robber, I can immediately start stealing. Felia would be good to blink Fable, though. I'm gonna do that. Sorry, Raph and Leo. Oh, I should mention what Bree does. Bree is going to turn life gain into casting from exile. She'll be putting cards into exile or into her hand, depending on how much life she gets. All right, this is getting bolted. Okay, so they bolt the Felia, my sweet puppy dog. Start with the Robber. Since they have fewer cards than me, I did go first. What do I steal? It was a land. Dang. Hard Claw. The Claw. She can also give lifelink and flying at instant speed, making anything into a huge scary life gain. Yeah, I made this as just Boros life gain. Some people make it as more like cast from exile synergy, but you can fit a little bit in both. You can put in like your Lelias. You can put in Of course, are you gonna kill my Claw? It's just a little lizard. Oh, Flage. Yeah, you hit Robber, I think. Just a guess, we have a lot of the same cards in our deck. Since Boros does what Boros does. Raph and Leo, without anything to give them haste, is going to be less exciting than Jeek, who's just a busted Boros card. Generates a different creature each turn until it ends with Aurelia. And if you get to Aurelia, usually the game is over at that point anyway. Oh, the game is over right now. I guess they didn't want to take it through. Wan Shi Tong, Librarian. Wan Shi Tong is a flash creature that punishes you for searching your library, which is why I'm probably going to use this Arid Mesa on turn 1. I actually have a ton of cards I can play on turn 1, thanks to Gemstone Caverns actually showing up right away. I actually might exile a land on this, since I have 3 mana. Yeah, I have like turn 1 3 mana, which I'm very happy about because Wan Shi Tong is frustrating to play against. I'll exile the Arid Mesa. Yeah, you guys are talking to the #1 expert in drawing Gemstone Caverns after the game has started. Fear of missing out. Do I drop Gloria or Agent Bishop? Against Wan Shi Tong, I think Agent Bishop. It's a bit more vulnerable to bounces, whereas Gloria doesn't need to, it's already stat-wise really big. Oh, okay. They're putting Fear of Missing Out back into my hands. Yay, turn 1, 3 mana. It's like I'm a green deck. Am I drowning in dubs? Always and forever. I'll start with this Gloria, since I might hit a land on this. Or a playable. Nice. Banalish Night Counselor. I could also play the Esper Sentinel, but while I got it, I'm gonna use it. Stock up. Oh, they're digging. They will have a flash card draw creature when they need it, though. Okay, Lightning Bolt. I won't mind Kithian flipping over here. Oh, is this another unsummon? Yes, boons are a digital-only mechanic. Okay, so because they did this, Kithian will not get to flip. I'll only get 1 card in exile, but we're doing great at, like, the aggro side of the deck here. Yes, Enduring Courage! That might get me a really fun Raph and Leo next turn. Might get me some extra combats next turn. Unless, of course, Aetherize, or... I don't know. Okay, they're just bouncing it back into my hand. I don't think this is crazy. I'm targeting my Enduring Courage with Lightning Bolt to keep it in play. It won't be able to attack, but it will still be able to give haste. Raph and Leo. Countered. That's fine. Kithian for the Flippian. Gets the haste. Yeah, you could flip that out and trade with him. I wouldn't mind. This can't block things that don't fly. You have another unsummon. Oh, they have Cyclonic Rift. Okay. In that case, may as well enlist. It's the same amount of damage, but the next card I cast will get a +1/+1 counter. Okay, we got land. Do I go for Raph and Leo again? Because I know what they have. Yeah. Raph and Leo. Get that extra counter on you. Yeah, you can search. You can Wanshi Tong for X equals, like, I guess up to 4 because of the discount, but you'd want to leave up enough mana to do something else. Raph and Leo with haste. Gosh, it's hard to give this guy haste. Gotta work so hard for it. Hi, Wanshi Tong. Okay, so they're going for, just X equals... Okay, they went for X equals 3, which I'm not entirely sure I understand, but sure, let's do it. I will untap you because you are the biggest. And you because you are cute. And doesn't really matter because they are dead. GG, Wanshi Tong. Krang Mastermind. This is the kind of commander that's both fun to build and fun to play. If you like mono blue artifacts, I have some really great cards in hand. I only have 2 lands, but I'm going to keep this. And they're going to play artifacts. Cheap ones. Lots of them. Good old Krang. Yeah, Krang gets cheaper based on the number of artifacts. Ooh, modular. I forgot we got Arcbound Ravager. And eventually we'll just refill their hand. Do I want another land? Not really. It's like, it gets me to 4 for this, but like, I'll find more lands. It's some classic affinity. So this, at this moment, can become a 2/2 by eating a Zarin Orb. Yeah, Thoughtcast. You don't need Thoughtcast. Your commander is Thoughtcast, kind of. Enough. And Pakal, get in here. Somebody's asking, is the ooze good in generic +1/+1 counter decks? According to me, yes. I have been putting the ooze into a lot of scales decks as great graveyard hate and a good way to get some counters and bank some counters. Unable to scream, Anam Pakal is now a toy. A toy with no abilities. Ah, get out of my face. It was stuck. Am I going for Raph and Leo this turn? Or carry Zev? Carry Zev. I know what I'm here for. It's monkey business. Could get countered, though. Okay. Actual factual counter spell. I'm not going to bother with the Inti. It would be a nice way to fill up the graveyard, but I had already played a land this turn. Kappa Cannoneer! Good luck getting rid of that. Got Ward 4. Why does it have so much Ward? Hello. Got anything else to play? Oh, second Kappa Cannoneer. That's like a 2-turn clock. They're so good. And a required update is available. Well, I guess that dictates how long this Brawl Stars episode will be. You. Excellent. It was another land. Yeah, hopefully the update is them making matchmaking less sad. So I get another attack. That's not a useful attack though, because I have nothing to attack with. I'll grow my Anam Pakal and play Umezawa's Jitty in attack mode. Mox Opal. Yeah, those Kappa Cannoneers are genuinely terrifying. This is one of those many, like, oh god, why? I believe that it might have been like Gavin said, they were still trying to figure out, it was either Mark or like Gavin had said, they were still trying to figure out how to evaluate ward, especially in like non-standard products when they had made this card. But they did a bad job. This thing costs like 1 mana half the time. It gets bigger. It's mostly unblockable, mostly hexproof. And it killed me. GG Krang, but not GG Kappa Cannoneer. Looks like I'm playing against the same flubs as before. Let's see if I can fumble my way into victory against the Fool. I don't have as much, like, taxi stuff here, but I have really great aggro. So we're going to start with Kellen. I think this might be, like, the first time I've seen Kellen on turn 1. What are the odds? I don't know. This Paul guy and I guess, just have the right timing. We're syncing up. Commercial District. Ooh, Lelia. Two flubs, yes. Aww. I love a flub. Lightning Bolt on the Ember Heart Challenger. Gonna stop me from getting card advantage from that, but who needs card advantage when you have big, wide gnomes? Anna Pakal, one of the best Boros aggro cards. Spitting out gnomes as we attack in. She doesn't even need to attack. Yeah, Raph and Leo is definitely not like I'm playing it on 3. I'm like playing it on after the Enduring Courage. And Enduring Courage with Anna Pakal is nice. Gotta get that landfall started up. Double landfall. Just hoping for a land. I could still play Flowering. But I'm like... I want a land, so I'm gonna go for Lelia. I can attack with Kellen and he will just, like, die to Nissa. But that's fine. We're going wide. I want damage where I can take it. Sometimes Boros knows to give up one for the sake of the many. Though this next turn could take a very, very, very long time if they have the right cards, since Nissa and Lotus Cobra are going to generate, especially off like a fetch, a ton of mana. So that was actually a tap land. Flubs does let them play additional lands, but you typically don't play Flubs until your hand is just about empty. Yeah, next turn is probably going to be Flowering of the White Tree, because I'm already really wide. If they get another landfall, Nissa will also get them an Elf or Elemental in hand. A splendid reclamation! That's 2 more lands in play. For the greater good, I yell, throwing an elf... Oh, throwing a child under the elf bus. He's like an adult kinda here. I think, maybe. Oh, hi, Aftermath Analyst. That's another blocker. One sneeze. Probably because I have the window open for the first time in a long time. He found his dad. His story is over. His dad sucks. Dad's Kellen. Okay, Flowering of the White Tree to greatly increase my damage. Swing in. Ooh, a land. Would he be allowed in the saloon if he were a child? There ain't no laws. When you're all outlaws. Kenrith, the Returned King. 5 colors of activated abilities, all of which I do not want to play against, because he can give haste, he can get big, he can gain life at a crazy rate, he can draw cards, and he can reanimate. And yes, you can discount these various abilities. I still am keeping this hand, though. If they have early creature-based ramp, I could tell them to shove it. And otherwise, well, I got Kythian. Kythian's a nice little beater. I also got a cute little mouse. Mouse that makes spells. Yeah, today we have our false spring, though. So we're enjoying it. I'm wearing my tank tops. I got shorts on. Oh, yeah. We got false spring. 2 days of nice weather. So the windows get to be open. I didn't say I was going to shove any little rampers they have, so... Take this elf, or hobbit. We're going to shove it. too much for YouTube. Oh, I showed too much leg? Oh no. Gonna drop Hired Claw. It is a nice card, it's just not what I really want against Kenrith. Full ankle. No, I had socks. I have socks on. I know not to show the toes for free. Oh, they're deep in thought. I wonder if they, like, needed the 1 mana for whatever they were planning on there. In which case, good. Good, I don't want them having things. We try to play Raph and Leo. They do have blue mana up. Tail's End, Memory Lapse. Okay, it was Tail's End. That's a shame, because Raph and Leo's really great at targeting, even, like, in Recruit Instructor. Let's see. Definitely not an Aroas type game. Aroas is also kind of a maybe card in this deck. If we were matching into, like, big green stuff, I think it would be really helpful. Okay, Tireless Provisioner. I would say that that is a must-delete card. And I have 2 different ways to hit it. Skyclave or this. I'm going to go for the Overlord and just start it ticking down. This way, eventually, I will get a big scary creature. A big scary creature that could take extra combats and deal extra damage. Yum, yum, yum. I have this and Inferno Titan in the deck. You don't want good things for the Kenrith player. We've all been burned by Kenrith. Ice Till. Oh, I wonder if they have a bit of a landfall theme. Yikes. Well, they get to play additional lands, and they can play these fetches from the graveyard over and over and over again. This also fills up their graveyard for Kenrith's reanimation. Yikes still? Yeah, yikes still. Well, I guess this is what this is for. Beep, beep. Gideon, Baby Gids, has been just doing work. This has been the only thing getting in there. Just 2 by 2 will get that damage down. I have to exterminate the insect. No! Roxanne! She's throwing a rock right at my Skyclave apparition! I had to wait until they did it. Really want to get to use Raph and Leo with the Stormforged armor. The Kithian's gonna die. But I can Recruit Instructor, get a card off it, and only one of the 2 would die. No, Raph and Leo, get in here. They have plenty of mana, in case they wanted to Kenrith and then activate an ability. Yeah, I would say that this deck has the trouble of so many of the cards it wants are 3 mana. Things that have on-hit abilities, things that have on-attack abilities, that sometimes it could be hard to find the place to play Raph and Leo. You're hoping Kenrith has mercy on our literal child, Kithian? Nah. They wouldn't. So with 2, 4, 6, 8 mana, they're destroying the Overlord before it can become a creature. And then they're playing Defense of the Heart. But then they're reducing the number of creatures I have. Okay, they have just this. I think we might be good with the Stormforged armor. What if I should actually just pay a little extra life? I should have scooted you onto this first. Yeah, just to potentially get a 1-cost spell since you don't have haste. All right, yeah. I'm paying a whole lot of extra life here for something kind of janky. Don't mind me. Hopefully I have lethal anyway. I won't get to target it. We should have lethal. Nice. It was just me goofing. Nice. Cool. Double ball lightning. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Brawl Stars. And I guess thank you, Arena, for stopping me from playing more of this deck. I actually really enjoy getting to play this deck. I think it's fun. Even though Raph and Leo aren't always coming out right away, that's just in part because they're competing with so much other good stuff that wants them to set it up at 3 mana. In this deck, what I really wanted to do was actually play these 2 cards, but I wasn't able to get it on video, which is a shame, because I did get to do some glory bringing, and glory, well, glory was brought. I think that this is a very good Boros deck, but it's not going to compare with cards like Anna Pakal and Ajani and Tajik as commanders, but you know what? Being second best isn't that much of a problem. This is a well-statted creature that enables a lot of other things. It's very flexible, and there's a lot of slots in this deck that you can actually move around. I think that if you want to focus more on the big things, you can add in more ramp, more haste enablers, and of course more things that share the abilities like Audric. I think overall though, the deck turned out really well, so if you're looking for the deck list, you can find it in the description of the video. Also, if there is a commander that you would like to see from TMNT, please let me know. As of this deck, I have now done at least 1 card for each of the turtles, assuming you count the team up cards, because I did Dawn and Leo and Raph and Leo, because I don't know, I guess Leonardo needs to be there to guide their brothers to Brawl victory. Good job, Leonardo. You are the most annoying of the brothers. Also, before we end the video, let me show you what happened when I tried to record the intro. Have a brawlful day. Hello everybody and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian, and today a required update is available. We are now disabling new matches for those who are not updated. Oh.